How to attract women without saying anything. What you're about to hear has the potential to forever influence your opinions of girls, life, and how the actual world operates. And when you're done watching this video, you'll have prepared the ground for a set of principles that can help you win in anything you choose to accomplish in your life today. The average male's lifetime is increased by a variety of systems in society, but a few thousand years ago, these systems did not exist. Nature was free to allow only the strongest to live, and there were no structures to disguise it. We now have measures in place that allow even the most vulnerable to live. Nature, on the other hand, cannot be avoided because it is hardwired into our brains from birth. Simply put, both men and women are wired to seek for qualities in a mate that will assure their survival. Nature happens on a subconscious level, therefore neither I, you, or anyone else can influence it. We can accurately tell you what we're drawn to. Nature is a natural instinct, similar to hunger or thirst, that occurs without warning and with no control. This is where the action begins to pick up. Because attraction is an instinct that we have no control over, it is extremely easy to set off. But before a guy or woman can become instantly appealing, they must first understand another essential evolutionary secret. Males are attracted to appearances, while girls are attracted to behavior. To put it another way, to elicit interest from most girls and to activate the pre-programmed buttons, all a man needs to do is to make a few minor changes to his behavior. Guys who are unattractive already have an enormous challenge due to factors like the halo effect. So when they defy all the evolutionary norms for attractiveness, it becomes a competition that is nearly hard to win. These men, and all males, may create their own advantage and level the playing field, not just while battling for mates, but in nearly every situation in life by changing their conduct. Confidence is the most common quality that will set off the evolutionary default settings in most girls. However, the majority of individuals are unaware of what this means. Simply said, confidence is the ability to appear certain when faced with doubt. A man who is dominant, fearless, and positive is an ideal male in the eyes of almost every girl on the planet. The first crucial thing to remember is that a confident individual appears to be sure of themselves. In other words, how a man acts determines whether or not others regard him as confident. You've probably seen a lot of guys in high school who don't have any genuine skills, but are nevertheless attractive to a lot of girls because they appear to be confident. Real life is the same, whether we want to believe it or not. And as we've all seen, the loudest and most irritating person frequently wins, rather than the person who genuinely has the abilities to back up what they're saying. To be successful in everything, you must project confidence. And the most important aspect of confidence is appearing to be sure, even if you're terrified on the inside. When men display hesitation about anything, it is incredibly unappealing to women. This covers both your body language, such as facial expressions and voice tonality, as well as the things you say. The term confidence is used here as a catch-all term to describe two behaviors that are required to appear certain in the face of uncertainties. From an evolutionary standpoint, the second half of confidence is dominance. Guys are perceived as dominant, while girls are viewed as submissive. However, dominance can only be determined in relation to other people, and the dominant male is the one who appears to be the most confident around others. All you have to do to be appealing to the majority of girls 100% of the time is to be dominant. Girls are subordinate and boys are domineering, according to nature's principles. As a result, dominant men are subconsciously attractive to females, and dominant men are subconsciously attractive to submissive females. Everything we wear as humans, from our clothes to our jewelry to our vehicles, is made to be either macho or feminine. This is why a group of guys will chuckle when they see a big, domineering man driving a Prius or a Volkswagen Beetle. Another great example is this one. Why do you think girls take selfies with the camera held high above their heads? They do this because it forces them to look up, making them appear little and subservient in the photo, and as a result, they activate the evolutionary attraction mechanism that drives men to be impulsively attracted to girls who appear weak and submissive. However, girls do not do these things on purpose. They simply do them because it feels right. The same can be said for guys who snap 10 photos and pick the one that makes them look the most powerful or manly. We probably wouldn't tell you why we want to look stronger if you asked us, but we do it anyway. Every man is born with the ability to be self-assured, inquisitive, and dominant. We are like a pile of every auto part needed to make a Ferrari at the time of our birth. Every component required to transform the Ferrari into the incredible machine it is on hand. However, many of us are stripped of our massive V12 engines and replaced with a little 4-cylinder. In the first few years after birth, our powerful exhaust is replaced by a weaker, more confined version, and our manual transmission is removed and replaced with an automatic. Some may say it's their money, while others will say it's their chiseled six-pack abs, their Lamborghini, or the massive mansion they live in. And yet others may even say it's because they're entertaining. You probably didn't expect to find out that each and every answer is correct, and here's why. As we develop in areas where we are lacking, we gain confidence as men. Your greatest fear right now can be a lack of money or financial resources, another guy's lack of six-pack abs, or the fact that his body is overweight and unfit could be the reason. All 10 of these guys were lacking something, and they felt as if they wouldn't be able to succeed with much of anything, especially girls, until they had what they thought they lacked. So once they had it, uncertainty gave way to confidence. This explains why all 10 responses were correct. So, for any guy, the key to gaining his confidence is to work towards resolving whatever issue he has. This progress is what gives you the courage to take on new challenges in your life. It allows you to succeed in many aspects of life, not only with girls. As a result, taking action and making progress towards overcoming your fears is the most effective method to develop the confidence you need to remain confident in the face of uncertainty. Of course, money and a six-pack will help you appear more attractive, but it is the confidence earned by progressing towards your goals that will make the most difference. Now go out there and exchange your Prius in for the Ferrari you were born with. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Till next time.